Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today we're going to look at Inside Star Citizen for September 9th, 2021. It's called Dealing with Healing. So this is all about injuries and healing and how it's going to work in the verse, at least in 3.15 and the immediate beyond. They will improve upon it even more as time goes. But this is a huge, huge update. 3.15 is supposed to be bigger than what 3.0 was when it came along. So it's a huge update. Expect a lot of fun, interesting things going on. So let's talk about healing. So the first thing they're talking about is injuries. So instead of dying, you will now go into a down state. So you won't just die immediately. You'll go in unconscious, and it gives other players a chance to rescue you. So they'll have anywhere from like 30 minutes to a couple of hours to come and rescue you. There'll be some sort of rescue beacon or some such that will allow them to find where you're at and, you know, put a little bit of emergency medical attention on you, enough to maybe help you up to get to a med bed or a hospital or clinic or wherever you need to go. So that brings, you know, if you are downed, you're not going to stand up without an injury. You're going to have some sort of injury. It could be a minor injury, it could be a moderate injury, or it could be a serious one. So the minor injuries will be able to be healed on Tier 3 medical beds. So like the Cutlass Red has a Tier 3 medical bed. The moderate injuries, you will need a Tier 2 medical bed. This means something like a Carrick, an 890 jump, or a medical clinic that you'll find at the rest stops throughout the Stanton system. Those will be able to cure your moderate wounds. And then the major wounds, the severe wounds, will take a Tier 3 med bed or a hospital to, you know, help you treat those injuries. Now, what kind of things can you expect when you're injured? Well, you know, if you injure an arm, you're not going to have as much use of the arm, especially a moderate to severe injury. Severe injuries, they said, I think you would be able to possibly shoot a weapon, but then your weapon would drop to your side. If you're trying to pick up a box, you'll drop the box immediately. If your chest is wounded, depending on the severity, something as much as a strong wind could knock you over. It'll limit your mobility. Legs, so like moderate or a minor injury to the legs won't affect you that much. A moderate one, you'll be limping along, and a major injury to your legs will mean crawling. So there's all sorts of different ways they're going to do this. Head injuries, your vision will begin to be affected. You'll have sorts of artifacts and stuff in your vision that kind of simulate like maybe, you know, blood in your eyes, kind of thing, you know, capillaries bursting or something. I don't know, but you get the idea. They're going to be all sorts of stages of injury between, you know, minor, medium, and severe, that you're going to need the different kinds of med beds for. They also talked about, you know, if you're using drugs or if you are drinking, how it will affect your locomotion as well. You can go into an overdose state, which is similar to a down state. So it'll take time to decay that down state or that blood alcohol level or drug alcohol level. So really cool that they've got all these different things going in. They also have some different drugs that will help you out in different situations. Some will help, you know, like the med pen will help you heal on the spot a little bit. It won't take it all the way back up like it does now, but it'll take it up, you know, several points or percentages. You'll have stuff like I think adrenaline is going to be something to help with drug level, you know, intoxication, all sorts of different pharmaceuticals, you know, that you'll be able to use to help you heal different conditions, or at least partially heal different conditions. Then you're also going to have to choose a primary residence when you create your character in 315. So if you die, you will spawn at a hospital that has this primary residence, or one that's closest to it. So only tier 1 and 2 beds will be used for that regeneration. So you could still use a carrot bed or an 890 jump bed to regenerate, but your primary residence is going to be a landing zone. So like a Lorville or Orison or New Babbage or Area 18. Even Grim Hex could possibly be used as a primary residence. Now, they don't all have hospitals in 315. So I think there's only going to be 2 hospitals in that patch. So it's only going to be one of those 2 places that you will regenerate if your primary residence is, chosen as one of those, or something nearby that'll default to one of those. Yeah, so if you die and a regen point's not available, again, it'll be your home residence. Downed or incapacitated players will be able to wait for somebody to pick them up, or they could choose to regenerate immediately, which would be respawn. Now, enemies will be able to coup de grace you by continuing to injure you while you're in a down state. So keep that in mind, that just because you're down does not mean you're safe. And you'll lose all your items that are on you if you regenerate. So if you got a bunch of cool stuff on you, you're going to lose it, or you'll have to come back and retrieve it as long as somebody else hasn't come along and picked up all the goods. So that's pretty much what this whole Inside Star Citizen was about. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I don't noobify this stuff. I just kind of give my little spin on it. And it doesn't come out super short, but this was a really good one. Definitely tune in and watch it. They go into a lot of specifics that are really cool. I think you'll really enjoy it. Interesting how 315 is going to shape up. I think next week's Inside Star Citizen is about items, so you'll be able to figure out how the item system is going to work, considering we're not going to have infinite items anymore. We will have item slots, personal inventory, ship inventory, that sort of thing. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my Patreon and YouTube members. You guys have helped me out a ton this year, so thank you very much. And check out the referral code as well, as that'll be in the description of the video. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.